Hello and welcome. The main goal of our podcast is spreading the word of toxic effects of non-reef safe sunscreens on coral. There are many other options of reef safe sunscreens that work to protect our environment. Get your lotion off our ocean!
Hi, I'm Mia.
I'm Chanel.
Hi, my name is Ian Shawand.
Today we'll be talking about why it is so important to wear sunscreen brands that are safe for coral reefs.
Some ocean pollution is very visible to the human eye, while other ocean pollution is hard to distinguish, but can be most intrusive and toxic for marine life sunscreens.
So why is it so important what brand of sunscreen we wear?
I'm glad you asked. Did you know that common sunscreen brands contain chemicals such as oxybenzone, which cause the coral reefs to have a reaction to these toxic chemicals, which is called coral bleaching, and that turns to a loss of biodiversity?
What are some of the consequences of using sunscreen brands that are not labeled reef safe?
Great question. When applying these chemicals to our bodies and enter this delicate ecosystem, we turn into harm and pollute our ocean and marine life as the chemicals that are on our bodies are now in the ocean. Not all sunscreens contain these harmful chemicals, however. There are multiple other sunscreen brand options that are safe for our coral reefs. Our goal is to promote these brands.
So, what is coral bleaching?
What's coral bleaching? Well, coral bleaching may occur as a result of warmer water temperatures. Corals will eject the algae inside of them, dwelling in their tissues if the water is too warm, which turns the coral completely white. The term for this is coral bleaching, and when the coral bleaches, it's not dead yet. However, it is definitely more prone to stress or other factors that might eventually lead up to its death.
In other words, coral bleaching is when the water pH around the coral changes and causes the organisms living inside of the coral to be released and ruins biodiversity of the surrounding area.
How do these harmful toxins in sunscreen cause coral bleaching?
Great question. This brings us back to our main point. The variety of chemicals in sunscreens can rub off into the ocean water after application. This can cause harm to sea life because of the changes in the chemical concentration of the ocean. This negatively affects sea life because they are not used to it.
So further, some of the chemicals found in these sunscreens should never be in any products that we put on our bodies. These chemicals affect reefs and hurt marine life on a bigger scale than most people are aware of. This source also highlights the amount of chemicals and the different chemicals released in the ocean by these harmful sunscreens. Not only is it harmful to the environment, but it's proven that it can even be toxic to ourselves. So why would we want to do that to the environment?
Despite California having one of the biggest coastlines in the country, if not the biggest, there are currently no laws prohibiting chemicals-filled sunscreens from wreaking havoc on our oceans and the habitats that dwell inside of them, which in the long run could be very detrimental to marine life.
Imagine your home gets filled with a cloud of poisonous gas by an outside invader. You potentially face death while your whole neighborhood would be threatened and almost the whole country would be affected and set back. I mean, this is evil.
Hawaii, for example, has laws in place to protect their coral reefs, but California has zero laws in place to protect their tide pools from going extinct. These laws have been passed into Hawaii to protect the environment, yet California has not acted at all on this. Even though California is also known for its beaches and gets millions of visitors each year for the beach that could intoxicate the ocean.
Currently, these chemicals affect tide pools almost daily. Poisonous chemicals are invading tide pools and being trapped in small bodies of water, which can also harm other types of marine life, such as birds and other small fishes. And these small fishes affect the food chain inside the marine life. I mean, something has to eat the small fishes, and eventually that kind of works its way up to even the bigger predators like sharks and whales.
Our main goal is to spread awareness and keep toxic chemicals out of the water to better the lives of everyone around the world. We need to work on outlawing non-reef safe sunscreens.
Keep your lotion off our ocean.